I'm philosophical. This is my channel, and we are healing right here, right now. Every day, we throw more emotional trash out. Okay? I love you guys. Thank you so much for all your support, and we're gonna get right into this. Light beings only allowed at this party. Okay? Let's see what's going on. What do they want? I always feel like. So you could feel like somebody's always watching you, or you have no privacy in this matrix. You would be correct. Okay, they're watching you through your microwaves, your phone. So it don't even matter about. I mean, when people in your personal life put shit in your home, like that's a different story. But as far as like the government and stuff, they've been watching us for a long time. So I wouldn't drive yourselves crazy, because I've seen the IRS is watching somebody. I'm gonna pull on that. You know, you kind of have to just go with the fact that you know you're not doing nothing wrong, and everything that you do behind closed doors you would do out in public, okay? Because I've seen stories on YouTube about people who have lost their minds, and some of them committed suicide on 11 because they were so worried about being watched by the government. You can't control that. I mean, until people start holding them accountable and some lawyers actually want to like boss up and start suing them, I guess we just have to take it. I'm always hoping that somebody's going to study law, or there's going to be lawyers that are realizing that like they've been infringing on our rights for too long. All right, let's just see. Tell me about this person that's being watched by the IRS. I feel like these are fitting, right? Somebody's definitely being watched by the government, IRS. All right. Tell me about this person that's being watched. Could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius that's being watched. Love is a battlefield. Not for all of us, it's not. There could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius going back and forth with an investigator. Somebody could actually be, first off, there could be an air sign going back and forth with a Virgo. That's specific for somebody here, all right? But let me see something here. Tell me about this. Thank you. There's definitely a Queen of Swords type energy that's going back and forth with a Virgo, possibly about something that happened in the past. This could be you, that maybe like, you could be actually just finding a balance by yourself. You could be finding like emotional balance in isolation and hermit mode. If that's not what I just said specifically about a Virgo, this could just be like you guys getting stronger emotionally, more resilient in hermit mode when it comes to dealing with your past and things that happened in the past, okay? There also could be a Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius being investigated for something that happened in the past here too. Yeah, I honestly feel like this is just you guys allowing yourself to be like guided by another force that you can't touch, and actually putting boundaries up for the first time. You could be getting your voice back here with this Queen of Swords, because that's like communication with me. I feel like you're starting to balance out your throat chakra. Some of you could be like practicing saying something. Somebody could be practicing saying something so that they can come and reconcile with you too. I feel like they know that you have your guard up here. I feel like somebody's being guided to come and tell you something. Something possibly about something that happened in the past. There also could have been an air sign trying to get you caught up in some kind of investigation. And the reason that this didn't happen is because you actually were guided to move away and put your guard up. And now this person, specifically for somebody, can't do that. I feel like somebody really thought that they were going to get you caught up. Tell me about this. A Gemini, it could be a Gemini. I just saw the Gemini card. Gemini, red car. This Gemini could have a red vehicle for somebody. They could be messing with that voodoo doll. They could be doing it right now. Neighbor, this could be a neighbor of yours too. Cheated. Let me see. Why is this cheated here? Why is this? Somebody could have tried to get, I don't know who this Gemini, I said Aquarius actually. Somebody could have been trying to get somebody to cheat on you by trying to get somebody, like somebody, you know that there's a lot of people that want twins apart, right? Even mothers and sisters and stuff for whatever reason. Let me change this channel. It's going in and out, okay? Somebody was trying to make somebody homeless. So yeah, I feel like this is the investigation here. Hold on a second. You didn't deserve, I just heard. So there's somebody who was trying to get you caught up on some shit that you didn't deserve. I feel like somebody was definitely doing the most to try to get somebody caught up in an investigation. And the fact that you like were guided to move away and put boundaries up is what kept this from going forward. This cheated thing could just be like somebody was really trying to like cheat, which means you didn't deserve to be homeless. So they were going out of their way to try to make you homeless, okay? Because cheated with me with this card doesn't always mean a relationship. I feel like they were like really, they're a cheat at everything in life. Like they don't do anything the right way. Everything is sneaky behavior, right? So that's what I'm picking up now. I had to get more cards out to see this. But somebody was trying to get you caught up, homeless, saying that you were... And I feel like this person could have actually been doing it because I've been picking up for a while that the same people that were trying to get another person caught up in an investigation, they were doing it to try to hurt somebody, not realizing that that other somebody was the one that was going to get them caught up and exposing themselves for what they were trying to get that other person caught up for. Does that make sense? We love that, I just heard. So I feel like your ancestors love and are very proud of a lot of you for what you're doing right now. Let me see. All right, let's see. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. The hater thing is real, he just said. I swear to God, that's what he just said. I mean, the hater thing is real. So this is somebody that didn't like you. Go figure. Look, this is somebody, the hater thing is real. As he said that flipped out, right? Thank you, Spirit God. You guys always rock with me. They did this all out of just being envious, man. Trying to get somebody locked up. Yeah, a Gemini, definitely. I feel like there's a fucking Gemini out here that's just, you know, if you know that a Gemini that you have people, then this is for you. But for others of you, this Queen of Swords with the Magician, this is a fucking Gemini. They got themselves caught up with the Hermit in an investigation, probably for trying to get you caught up in a motherfucking investigation. And this is somebody's karma. I just heard yes, 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 he's saying. So that's what this is. Thank you, Spirit Guide. Isn't it perfect? Oh, shit. So, okay. Wow. Who is this toxic Gemini, man? Yeah, honestly, they could have been doing this to an earth sign. You could be an earth sign, or this person's jealous. First off, this person is jealous of how pretty you are, how good looking you are, divine feminine, divine masculine, jealous of your beauty, your essence. This is just essence to me, right? But this is what somebody said that you were doing, because I feel like you're a master manifester and you got yourself out of a hole the right way. So these people can't do that. They can't get themselves out of a hole unless they rob somebody or do some credit card fraud or bank fraud or fucking the IRS, some IRS bullshit, or they think because they know a government worker or because they have a family member that works for the FBI or some shit like that, that they think that they can get away with shit. It don't matter who the fuck you know now. Everybody's getting caught, right? Yeah, whatever it is, they regret it because they got themselves caught up in an investigation. Okay? He is a super villain. Holy shit. Somebody is a super villain. Somebody's being seen as a super villain. So somebody's jealous that you're strong. Inner strength is also the Magician. This is probably a woman that is submissive, okay? Righteous. Even though we're righteous, we're painted as villains, he just said. This is amazing. Because we're not fake. You just said, yeah, you're not fake and you're not phony. You're genuine. Who you say you are is exactly who you are. And there's a phony broad over here, okay? Now, this Queen of Swords could actually be a dude here. Because, you know, I have to check this from time to time because we got dudes acting like straight bitches up in this motherfucker. Let me get my pendulum. This King of Cups could be this Queen of Swords that was trying to get you caught up, okay? Let me see. Or you're this King of Cups and they were doing this to you. You know how it fits, but I want to get Pacific. All right, it was a game. That kind of game, yeah, that's a dangerous game to play, dear. Higher vibrational beings only, please. Can you show me yes? Thank you. Can you show me no? Thank you. Is today April 27th, 2023? Thank you. Is today April 21st, 2022? Thank you. Is this Queen of Swords a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius? Is this Queen of Swords this King of Cups? Yo, this water sign's such a straight pussy, man. You really coming out like a straight bitch, bro. 1122. So that's what this is. Somebody tried to get you caught up into an investigation in the past, right? And I feel like you knew this. A lot of you knew because I feel like a lot of you knew that this is just a crud bucket, this person. And you moved away from them and you put boundaries up, right? You protected yourself. This person, that's why I said that somebody cheats at everything that they do in life. They don't do anything on the straight and narrow. They're a career criminal. Why does it look so dark? Hold on a second. I don't know why the light all of a sudden looks so dark. Unruly, I just heard. So this is an unruly individual, all against you. Yeah, this person was so against you, and all they did was expose themselves. So they tried to make you homeless. This could be the person that either tried to get you evicted or something, and this person was actually trafficking drugs. Okay? Damn. Fake ass, he just said. With your fake ass. Alright, so this is a fake ass motherfucker. This is a dude that acts like a straight bitch. Yeah, they're a lying sack of shit. They're being watched now. That's how it goes. Somebody's realizing whatever I wanted for this person is exactly what's happening in my life. Looking for a gift for Mother's Day. I feel like this is like a mama's boy. This is like they need mommy to survive, okay? This is a whole dude though, but if it wasn't for mommy or maybe daddy, they would be homeless and on the street, okay? Let's see. The Mentalist. Yeah, this person thought that they could this person thought that they were stronger mentally than somebody else, and it turns out they're nowhere near it, okay? Somebody met their match when it comes to the mental front. Insurance money. Okay? Am I exposing you again, bro? Oh, well, let's go. Could be a Pisces, okay? Let's see. Child's father. This could be your child's father, Divine Feminine. Okay? You know what I was also realizing when I told you that narcissists will take other people's stories and mimic them? That's why the Mimic You card comes out a lot. I made the mistake of telling this Pisces that I was dealing with about what happened with my child's father and TT Branch and how like he basically blackmailed her and she wound up hanging herself, poor thing. And, you know, it's just a big story that's on the internet. And my family, like they protected him and came against me. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, that's when I started to realize that they really do stick together in 1414 because he had money, but the money he got was off the death of somebody else. Okay? I told this dude what happened, and he tried to mimic the same thing. That's what happened here. And you failed, motherfucker. I mean, he didn't, my son's father didn't succeed either, because that's all getting exposed again, too. But it's like, I feel like this is what this is saying for me personally. All right, I just want to let you guys know, like, when you tell them stories about what happened to you or somebody else did, it's about them getting money, like, criminally, they will mimic that. Because they don't have a brain to do anything right. So it's like everything is, oh, really? Well, then I can, look, you were right. That's what just happened for me, all right? But I feel like a lot of you were right about your child's father, okay? With the insurance money, whatever this is. first name A through M. Whoever you are right about your child's father, okay? It's so cool. I just heard your son knows you were right. Oh, damn. So, Divine Feminine, if you expose your child's father for having doing some shady shit for fucking insurance money, your son knows that you were right. Okay? You may have been separated from your son, or your son may have been like around you may have been like trauma bonded with the trauma bond thing. It happens with everybody. And I think for somebody here, somebody's son was maybe going against their mother because the father was very good at manipulation and gaslighting, and the family probably worked with him because you know how it goes with your narcissistic ex and your narcissistic child's father. Your family and some of their family members will actually back them up. The narcissist will, the flying monkeys will. They'll even help them cheat. They'll keep their mouth shut while they cheat on their wives and shit because they're weak. They don't have a backbone. All right, so your son is seeing that you were right, all right? Heart attack. Your child's father could actually have a heart attack, or someone's being watched. So I feel like whoever this child's father is for you, I think that they know that. I feel like your son was their like minion for a while, their best flying monkey, and I think that was the best form of supply for this child's father. For those of you who resonate, and now your son is seeing that you were right, and I feel like this child's father can't handle it. They can't handle it. They truly have your back, I just heard. So I feel like your son has your back now, Divine Feminine. It may have taken you a very long time to get here. You may have even said, like, this shit don't seem right, like read between the lines and shit. And I feel like just know that your son realizes that his father is a karmic father. All right, yeah, karmic. Look, karmic. And that your son could have actually been getting karma for going against you and not listening to you, regardless of what decisions you made. I feel like this father had a hold. Every time I would go out with my son, when I would see him sporadically, his father always would call and have to have some 17. I need you to do this last minute. And I'm like, why do you always leave me? I realize now his father was jealous of my connection with my son. Okay? Yeah, he was jealous of my connection with my son. I'm telling you, he actually said to him the one time, your mom can do no wrong. They tell you everything that they're feeling. Some people do, we just don't pay attention a lot of the times, right? Yeah, I feel like that this son sees that you successfully are clearing out karma. First of all, I feel like your son is also seeing that you're very confident in when you speak about things, that it's like you're not iffy, or you wouldn't say it, okay? This is your destiny to be successful. Yeah, this is like destiny and success and birthright and everything here. Somebody here is realizing this karmic wheel is spinning. This father's realizing it. This is spinning, and now you're destined for success, and he's under judgment. There's something happening with a flip on Divine Feminine specifically, and their children's father, whether you're with them or not, it doesn't matter. Yeah, that this person is a manipulator, is under judgment for being a manipulator. For some of you, they were fucking with magic, okay? But for others of you, they were just gaslighters, manipulators, opportunists, that all of their success that they got was through gaslighting, manipulating, and being an opportunist energy. All right, so that's amazing for who that's for, okay? I know that that's for me too, but this should always is for multiple. All right, let's get another one. So maybe that's the one that's being watched by the IRS, okay? I'm guessing my guides answered that right away. Thank you. Yeah. All right, so for some of you, your son's father is being watched by the IRS. Are they a sociopath? Were they a closet sociopath? Because some of you, it's hard to tell. Grandfather. Okay, so somebody's actual grandfather, your son's grandfather, could be seen as a sociopath, or there's a possibility that your son's father's father was a sociopath, and maybe your son's father's worried that maybe he is too, or that it's like a curse, a generational curse. Let me see. Tell me more. Kidnap. Okay. Is this the grandfather coming through again? Hold on a second. The sociopath and kidnap. I hope this were on a different story. Light beings only. Is this a different story? Is this a grandfather spirit coming through again? Is this grandfather warning somebody about a sociopath wanting to kidnap? Thank you so much. All right, let's see who this is, and let's see, because it's going to be different every time. You'll know with the cards that come out. I'm trying to be as specific as possible for you guys, because I'm here to save people's lives, okay? The money for me is not as important as saving people's lives, okay? I'm all right. All right, let's see. Okay, tell me about this sociopath his grandfather is warning the collective about. Maybe wanting to kidnap your child, Divine Feminine? That's what this is. I feel like this grandfather is warning you that this sociopath now, you could have a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo as a child. I just saw the King of Pentacles. I feel like these people are working together now to try to kidnap. There you go, detectives. All right, so let's see. Every time you get the opportunity, every time these people get the opportunity, I feel like something is an emergency that happens in their life, and they still haven't learned their lesson. I mean, they're learning it. They're just doing it very torturously. It's like, let's see, awkward conversation. I feel like somebody wants to have a conversation with you. It could be your son that maybe feels like it's going to be awkward. Libra. You could have a child with a Libra. Or the justice system knows here. Let me clarify this. Justice. Why is this justice here? Or you could be a Libra. There's Libra energy here. Yeah, I feel like there's a Libra here that's definitely disappointed because they know something's coming. I also feel like somebody's disappointed because you're standing on your own. You're standing your ground on some shit. There's definitely a Libra here who's disappointed that you're standing your ground, okay? Yeah, this is somebody you have a family with, or this is part of your family. Yeah, from Usher. So yeah, that's right. I'm right. I don't know, is your son's father being seen as a sociopath? Let me see. Light beings, please. Is this the same father being seen as a sociopath? Oh. Uh-oh. Is this the Libra here? All right. Arturo landscape. So Arturo could have something to do with that. I just heard Arturo landscape. That's funny, ironic, because my son's uncle was Arturo Gotti. So I feel like this is personal as shit again. Wow. All right. So your son's father, for some of you, if it's a Libra and you have a child with this person, I feel like they lost everything. And I'm guessing it's because of something that had to do with, I feel like they lost your child's respect, first of all. I feel like they know that you're about to have this Ten of Cups. They know it. They know it. So there's something happening where there's certain people who know that if you guys were warning them about karma and a shift happening and the last first and the first last, and people were like making fun. I feel like people are seeing it now. I do. I feel like they're understanding that you guys weren't lying. 12 strong is on, so I feel like that's a 12 tribes, right? 144,000, 12 from each, right? Was it 12 each? 12 times 12. How was that going? 12, 144. It just said 12 strong. So that's the first thing I thought of. Yeah, the exchange is on again. There's something being exchanged. You're going to have your children back, and you guys are going to have a wealthy life, and without doing criminal behavior, without having anybody's death behind it or off the back of someone else. And you're going to save your children from narcissistic abuse from the other parent, for those of you who are in the same situation as me. Okay, Marty could be relevant. Someone's name could be Marty. Yeah, God. I feel like this person thought that they were God, because I don't feel like this is... First off, I feel like this is the flip, right? The God, the dark attribute of that godlike spirit, and the light attribute. You're being seen as benevolent. And I feel like your children's fathers, for those of you who resonate, are being seen as malevolent. Now their true colors are coming out. Slipping bennies. I feel like this somebody was trying to pay somebody off, or he could have been trying to pay your child off. Light beings only. Is this the light attribute of God? Yeah. Yeah, I feel like that's what this is, you guys. I feel like this is that thing happening that we warned everybody about, right? It's the godlike, what's that on the bottom? It's the godlike spirit. Because most of us know by now, we got to do this shit ourselves. There ain't no God. There's no God coming to fix this planet. I kind of feel like it would have happened by now, huh? Queen of Pentacles, you could be a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, or this is just this mom energy. You as a mom, okay? You're being seen as the benevolent one, okay? Regardless of in that you are the scapegoat most likely and the black sheep. Ten of Cups, yep. Yeah, you're about to have this like happy life and shit. Because something's flipping. Do you guys feel it? For those of you who resonate, like for those of you who had a child's father who was like really good at gaslighting and making your child think that like you were the bad parent and your family worked with them and shit because they're just as toxic. Conspiracy, I just heard. It was part of a conspiracy. So a lot of you are understanding that this whole thing, your whole life here, because you were special from the rip. As soon as you came out, man. As soon as you came out, there was something special about you. I'm the only one with blue eyes in most of my family. Both my parents had dark brown eyes and shit. I mean, that's very rare that you have bright blue eyes. Ace of Wands, yes, you're about to have this whole new life here because you stayed in this benevolent spirit, okay? And you lost things and you learned lessons. And most of the people in your family and shit, not all of them, but the ones that matter that you were told to put boundaries up and close contracts with. They were the ones keeping you back. Prison guard. Some of them are going to prison. I just heard prison guard. Yeah, you had a complete death to your old life. Complete transformation with your old life. Queen of Wands, you're very sexy, confident, and now you took control of your life now. All right? Four of Cups. I feel like I said you had to lose some things, but because you allowed yourself to be tested by the universe, like, can we take things from you when you're still going to remain in this positive, benevolent spirit? Yes. Can your family members? Some of them, yeah. I mean, they're not all narcissists. Some of them just fell into the flying monkey category, right? They didn't know, but I feel like they know now that they were being used and that there was also, he just said spells. I was just about to say that there was magic involved. And I feel like a lot of your family members know now that there was magic being done and that you were the target, okay? All right, let's see. Can we see some more? Put them all in jail, he just said. Oh my God, I really do feel like a lot of your family members who are working with you, they're all going to jail. Yeah, that you were the scapegoat. Thank you, spirit guides. They always come through. I love you guys so much. Broke my heart, man. So yeah, that's what he just said. I feel like you guys are like broken, like, you know, broke my heart and shit. Listening to every word you say. I know this dingbat fucking listens to every word I say. That's all he does is sit next to me and listen to every word I say. That's all he can do in his life. All right, let's see. All those haters, for sure, he said. For sure. All right, let's see. I love having haters, man. More the merrier means I'm doing something. Yeah, listening to every word, because they swear that you're doing something illegal. So somebody here is trafficking drugs, and they're listening to every word. They're involved in trafficking, and they're listening to every word. Or in the past, they were. Or they were trying to get you caught up in the scapegoat. They were trying to get you caught up in trafficking. It's like, how do you even do some shit like that? How does that even work? Are you clever enough to do that? Obviously not. Yeah, this is what they were trying to do. Videotaping you, listening to you, trying to get you on camera, trying to sneak things in your vehicle, your personal things, and then having the cops come and shit. Yeah, the ancestors had to step in and put their fucking spiritual foot up their 3D asses. Thank you so much to my ancestors, man. This is coming out again where they were attempting to put a camera around you again. The ancestors were like, I will fuck with your cranium. Okay? They're desperate. They're desperate. Oh my God, he's saying. Yeah, he's laughing. This dude on the radio. I feel like it's laughable at this point. Like you guys, how do you even, how are you going to explain this when you're in prison? I guess it's not going to matter because you're going to be face first in a pudding. These people are definitely going to be somebody's bitch. John. Somebody's name could be John. Identity theft. Female cousin. So this could, let's find out. screaming through the TV. So you could have a female cousin that watches you and laughs at you or is like on your side here. Oh, no, maybe not. Maybe your female cousin is being seen as a killer. Oh, fuck. Or maybe your female cousin is realizing that, yes, somebody mimics you. So for some of you, you have a female cousin that's connected to these people and they all thought they were going to get away with it. Let me set up, I just heard. And it started getting away from them. So they lost control of whatever this shit was they were attempting to do. And it's probably because of you. It's because it even if, because a lot of you guys didn't even start a YouTube channel and it still ain't working for them because you're protected. But I feel like you're all being urged to actually do that and stop being so quiet. All right. Yes. Yes. Knight of Cups. Right. Yeah. They're mimicking you. You have a cousin. Yes. That is a fucking killer. I feel like people are cutting this person off. This person plays both sides too. I feel like this cousin, for whoever this is, I feel like they were nice to your face, but they secretly hated you and were jealous of you too. It's like I had cousins who weren't, cousins that were, aunts and uncles that were, aunts and uncles that weren't, okay? Both of my parents were. My sister was. I mean, it's just like, you know, and this is all coming out. People are starting to see this now. I feel like people are cutting off this cousin because of some news that came out, okay? Don't give the defense a chance to set up. So I feel like that's what you're doing. I feel like there's somebody here who calls these people out every time they get these messages from their ancestors and they don't even get a chance to set their shit up. They got to come up with another fucking plan. That's how it was supposed to be because somebody's being coached. Coached, I just heard. You're being coached by your ancestors on exposing these people. I feel like if they would have just stopped, we probably would have saved their future. Because their future's not bright like yours, okay? Yours is so bright, you know what I mean? Yeah, huge loss, he just said. These people took a huge fucking loss trying to come for you, divine feminine, divine masculine, like huge loss. Huge loss. Let me see. Yeah. Let me see. Yeah, you're different now. Just different. But you sacrificed some shit, okay? Trying to think of which ones I want to get. Time out. Somebody called it time out. Oh wait, they're upside down. I'm losing possession. So they thought you were their possession. Okay, that's what these people thought. Witches, brooms, yeah. You transformed and you swept out all of this bullshit, negative energy. I feel like you purified yourself, your home, your surroundings. You took cleaning, getting rid of toxic people, criminals, drug addicts. And you transformed, right? And now it's like these witches are fucking beside themselves. Yeah, because they can't possess you. That's why he's saying this right now. They're talking about fucking basketball, but I'm getting so many messages and shit, okay? Illegally trying to possess you. That's it. Illegally. Okay, let's see. Yeah, all these people, man, they tried to get you caught up. At least 3 or more people tried to get you caught up, okay? And now that shit is going back. All these witches are getting everything that they put out back. What's this? Ace of Cups. Self-love. That's love, too. I feel like, you started finding balance with love. Like, you loved your home. You love your home. I just want to say you love your home. I do. I feel like you actually have balance in your home. You have balance in your relationship. And you're just happy. Since you did this, you had to sweep out these witches and bitches and let them fall in ditches. You feel me? Because this shit is getting out of control, man. You can't feel sorry for these family members. I mean, they're not your family. A lot of them aren't your family members anymore. But you'll be, if you're willing or they're willing, you'll be meeting up with other family members who didn't know that this was going on and they're awakening to it too. So you just got to give it time. This shit's going to be all public, what I'm going through. These people are going to be fucking humiliated. The worst thing, the one thing that they hate the worst is being exposed because they all come off as nice. When they're outside talking to people, it's like, hey, how you doing? You know what I mean? I don't want to tell you I have fucking bodies in a trunk and 6 fucking bodies under my belt, right? And they don't like that. So All they're doing is exposing themselves even more, okay? Even more. Shocker, he said. I know, shocker, right? People, don't kill my vibe. Don't kill my vibe. Yeah, I feel like these people, they refuse to look at things differently, okay? And that's just tough shit. And this is why, because they refuse to change, this is why. Broke, homeless. I'm telling you, you guys, it was just 12:12. Look, it's 12:13. I'm telling you guys, you need to, because these people are going to be under bridges and in cardboard boxes and shit. That's where the universe is taking these people. If they survive it, some of them are just going to wind up offing themselves. Other people are going to wind up in straitjackets. You guys deserve it, he just said. Wow. It's right, though. They do deserve it. You deserve everything that you're getting because you put good out, and they deserve everything they're getting because they put bad out. You know, don't feel bad for saying they deserve the shit. They deserve the shit, okay? Just like you deserved everything you were getting when you were going through the dark night of the soul and they thought it was just you being punished or that their magic was working, and here the whole time the universe was prepping you for an amazing life, right? Yeah, we deserve the dark night of the soul. We had some changing to do, but now they deserve everything that they're getting, and now you deserve everything you're about to get. That's beautiful. It's beautiful. Sicilian. Somebody could be Sicilian. I just heard Giano. Philadelphia. Independent. Yep. I'm so proud of you guys who this resonates with. I mean, because I know it wasn't easy. I know this shit wasn't easy, man. You're independent. You're humble. And this is why you getting that life. You getting that good life. Yeah, candle magic. Some of you do candle magic. Some of you do that good candle magic, or you're doing candle work. Oh, but look at this, though. Because you're independent. But when you got into this independent and humble, like this humble energy, this candle magic started going backwards, and now you're independent and fending for yourself, and these people all are stuck trying to help each other, and they're all ratting on each other and turning on each other. There was no loyalty. The only thing that stuck these people together and kept them together was trying to take you down, right? So it's like that's the only thing that was keeping these people together, the fact that they all had the same goal, to take you down. 37. Now they know that they can't, so now they're going to start taking each other down. These people never liked each other either. Yeah, no accountability, so this fucking shit's going backwards. Oops. Let's find out some more, okay? Do tell, spirit guides. What else do we need to know about this candle magic going backwards? Yeah, kidnap. Now they're going to wind up getting kidnapped. That's what's going to happen. If they wanted you kidnapped or they were plotting to get you kidnapped, guess what? The same shit's going to happen to them. Going backwards. No accountability. Let's see. What else? Do tell. I love the dirt, right? We love the dirt sometimes, just not all the time. It's okay to like to find dirt on other people. They've been spending their entire life trying to find dirt on you. Somebody's uncle was trying to kidnap you, okay? The person whose uncle it is, their first name could start with the letter A through M. This person is not taking any accountability for trying to kidnap you. So they're going to have a rough fucking time, uncle. What up? Who got front row seats? Yes. Oh shit, heart attack. This motherfucker could die of a heart attack right in his room or his home, okay? That's what happens when you do some stupid ass low vibing shit to a really highly ranked, respectable, strong, badass woman or dude, okay? Depending on what you're going through. Let's get one of these, right? My hair turned out really good. It's like a blue-black, right? Hold on. You guys see it? Wait. Hold on a second. Can you guys see that? I don't know if you guys can. Can you? I don't know. I guess I'll find out when I watch the video. Anyway, I really like it. I had to get an expensive one because I'm going to be sitting outside a lot and I don't want the sun to lighten it, you feel me? But come up with a punishment for you. So somebody thought they were coming up with a punishment for you. Like they were your punisher. And it's funny, when I told you that it was a couple months ago, I did a reading on this. I opened up the door here and there was somebody staying in the room next to me. and the back of his shirt said the Punisher on it, and his name is Moses. Okay, that wasn't coincidental. That was my ancestor saying, like, yo, you asked for it, it's here. Okay. Yeah, you're I feel like you're being told to just rest. Okay. A lot of you, you're meditating. Look at that shit sitting there. You could be sitting outside in nature, but I feel like you're just being told by your ancestors to just chill. 4 could be relevant. That could be the day you were born, month you were born, or something. But you're having a time, and because we're so programmed in the matrix to feel like if you're resting, you're lazy because of your fucking gaslighting families, right? Why are you sleeping so late? Because my fucking soul is exhausted? 40. What you know about that? Your soul being exhausted. Don't answer to nobody. If you're tired, take a nap, okay? It's important to get rest. This fucking matrix will have you like running on empty, running on. And that's what your family wanted for you, though. Yeah, hermit. I feel like you guys are being told, right? Don't feel bad if you... I slept for 3 fucking days during my dark night of the soul. 3 days straight. Okay? I mean, I got up to go to the bathroom and drink water and shit, but that was a wrap. Don't fight the shit, okay? A lot of you are being put in situations now where you can rest and kind of just do nothing and think and reflect and not deflect but reflect. Yeah, or maybe through me they're telling you guys to just stay to yourself. Yeah, I feel like you're actually happy too, just sitting to yourself, and this is the rest that you need, because I feel like some of you got some rest, and this is how you feel. You're all in different levels. They're playing the winning song at the end of Rocky. So I feel like this is them saying, like, relax, rest, sit to yourself. You already won this. It's like what I tell you guys. You already got it. Okay? It's funny. He just said a towery slam by JoJo. It's a commercial, but this tower came out. So these people that were coming against you, there's a tower moment. What is this tower moment here? I feel like, okay, this is what I'm getting, because your ancestors are at the bottom. That's what I thought. While you're sitting here resting and rejuvenating and staying to yourself, these people who were coming after you, you're like, your ancestors are like, chill. All you gotta do is call on us, right? Just call on me, brother, when you need a hand. And you're like, ancestors, handle my enemies. And they're like, oh, yeah, sure. Yeah, just stay to yourself, rest and rejuvenate. And, we're blowing shit up on these motherfuckers. I feel like that's what this is. Yeah, don't do anything on your own. That's what they want you to do. They want you to get locked up. They want you to get out of character. They want you to start screaming and embarrassing yourself so they can fucking videotape you, man. The best thing you can do is go, no contact, bitches. No contact, bitches. Let's see. Relative, yeah, you sleep well. These people do not. I'm telling you, I never slept so good in my life as I've been sleeping in the past, like, year. Literally. 2 years, maybe. Yeah, well, okay, for this one, I guess people sleep good around this dingbat because they drug women to rob them. Okay? I feel like you sleep really well. Yeah, intimidated by strong women. So I feel like what this is saying is, like, you don't need to get weed off nobody. You don't buy any pills off anybody. And I feel like that was probably some part of the setup for some of you, right? You sleep well without it. This motherfucker here that drugs women, they don't like the fact that you're strong. You sleep well. You're balanced. You know when to say some shit to shut people up. You know when to expose. Like, you're just the perfect individual. I feel like you're the perfect being, whether you're male or female, and somebody's a little their butt's itching for it. You know what I mean? They don't like that. I mean, we assume you weren't gonna like it, especially if you're a weak dude. We know now as strong women that if you're a weak punk, Resurgence, Independence Day, Resurgence is on. So faked, something was faked, phony, fugazi. All these people. Shingle master, he just says. So somebody could be seen as the shingle master. Taking accountability. I feel like somebody's being forced to, because if this is how the universe works. The universe says, you're going to take accountability. Okay? Someone's being forced to take accountability for stealing your fucking stimulus check and then trying to traffic you at the same time. So you want to take my stimulus check and traffic me? Like, you couldn't have just, right? Either way, that's what I got to say for you guys. We laugh in your faces because you look foolish and you look ridiculous and you're all exposed, okay? We're not fucking going where? Where are we not going? Nowhere. I love you. I'm fucking so proud of you guys, man. T out.